gentlemen, boys and girls, Jonesies, Bonesies, and everyone in between, welcome to the Fortnite Summer Block Party Day 1 pre-show. My name is Sundown, and I'm joined here by the always fantastic Bala. Bala, how you feeling today, man?
I'm so excited. I literally am jumping out of my shoes right now. The stage is awesome. The crowd is awesome, and I can't wait to get into the action.
It's going to be incredible today. Now, with day one just around the corner, we're going to take a look. It will be the Creative Showdown, a 32-person battle on a special map created by Team Evolve and Epic. Shout out to Stormhawk and crew. Now, each one of these teams will be comprised of 4 members. Bala, why don't you break us down kind of how they're formed up?
Yeah, so the squad will be based of 2 Fortnite personalities that you know and love, 1 VIP, which is a celebrity figure, and then 1 golden ticket winner. Sundown, what is that?
So the golden ticket winners were con-goers over at the E3 who attended the Fortnite booth, were in a creative trial, got under a certain threshold, and then were able to spin the giant prize wheel, land that golden ticket, and then get a spot to compete on this stage in front of all of you wonderful Fortnite fans. Let's take a look and talk to those golden ticket winners real quick.
Here, and I mean, just like everybody else in this room, am I right, guys?
I can only imagine. Now, you've seen the stage, you've gotten a quick chance to meet the players, but we need to get them into their seats, so I think they're ready. Are you guys ready for the players to walk out?
Yeah.
And with that, let's bring out our first team representing in the Creative Showdown. It will be the Funky Fighters, Laserbeam, Wildcat, Jack Dylan Grazer, and GS Tango. And here they are right now. You can see them popping off, going off there. Laserbeam out there actually has his supporter creator tattooed on his forearm. Bala, that's dedication.
That's crazy. And of course, Wildcat, we all know him as the content creator, the guy who does all sorts of funny things. I think I saw him actually guitar dance across the entire map and still win the game.
Incredibly impressive right there. And Jack Dylan Grazer from It and Shazam as well. We got a chance to talk with them real quick before this. Let's see what they had to say going into the competition.
G'day guys, I'm Laserbeam and I'm with the Funky Fighters. As you can tell, we're taking this competition very seriously, so watch out. Can I do this? Hold on, put this in. Yeet! Go Laser.
Well, Laserbeam not necessarily taking everything as seriously as maybe everybody else, but that's okay. That's what we want to see. We want to see some personality. Regardless, let's introduce the next team to the floor. It's going to be the Chicken Champions, comprised of One Shot Girl, Nick A30, Chandler Riggs, and Handband, the Golden Ticket winner. There they are, coming onto the stage right there, the Chicken Champions. And I mean, One Shot Girl and Nick A30, they've played together before in some of those other competitions, the Friday Fortnite, and they've actually attained squad elimination records. That's insane, so they have the chemistry already.
They are insane. We've seen them in a bunch of the different competitions. You see Tender Defender out there rocking in the front, and they will be led by Chandler Riggs, and you know he has the ability to slay out, whether it is the zombies in The Walking Dead or on the stage here in Fortnite. Let's catch up with them and see what they had to say before the Creative Showdown.
Now your teammate is Chandler Riggs.
Yes.
I had the pleasure of playing with Chandler in the last Pro-Am. We got 3rd. So do you know much about him? Are you excited to play with him?
I know he's one heck of an actor. He's an amazing character on The Walking Dead, so it should translate well. I mean, he's good at surviving in The Walking Dead, so it should translate well into Fortnite, and can't wait.
He actually is not on The Walking Dead anymore. He didn't survive on The Walking Dead.
Please don't hate us. I'm sorry.
Whoa. Whoa, spoilers?
Not even a warning?
I know, right? God, just totally rude right there, but fantastic for the Chicken Champions. They're gonna look to live up to the name and avoid laying an egg on the stage. Now, the next team coming out, you know them, you love them, it's the Fish Fam, comprised of Muso, Vicstar, Mackenzie, Borg, and Confirmist. Now, Muso wants you to know his name is pronounced as Muso, the Australian-based content creator down there. Mackenzie Borg, the American-based singer and songwriter who's on The Voice and American Idol.
Yeah, and then obviously Vicstar as well as the UK-based content creator. He makes tons of awesome content. I can't wait to see what these guys have to do. I mean, I love the Fish fam. They're awesome. I mean, I took a picture with Benji Fisher the other day. It was a good time.
All about it. Big Star been around since the very beginning, and Confimus will be the golden ticket winner, rounding out the Fish fam. Let's hear their thoughts going into the competition.
Now, for those at home that maybe don't know and cannot pronounce your name, I feel like it's probably fitting to give them a formal, this is how you pronounce it. Right now, what is it?
Muselk. So it's like Muse and Elk.
Muselk. It's very easy, okay? Even I had to know.
There you guys go. Muselk. That's how you do it. Don't say anything else. But that's going to be them. And then we also have to welcome another team to the stage. It's the Little Whip Warriors. You know them. So let's see them. Here they come. It's comprised of Cypher PK, Lachlan, Phantom, the DJ duo, and then obviously the golden ticket winner, Brokori. So Cypher PK is one of the guys that we know. He's almost qualified for the World Cup with his teammate Ranger, so that's going to be a strong one coming into this.
I mean, this entire team is stacked from top to bottom. Lost Gangs play all the time. Fantastic DJ duo in there. And actually, the golden ticket winner, Brokori, is a competitive player as well. We've seen him on a ton of those qualifying casts. He's been up there popping off. Getting to see him at E3, he's like, I'm so excited I get to compete on this stage. Let's catch up with them and see what they had to say going into the showdown.
Would you ever cosplay as Lil Whip?
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I think I just have to get a lot of ice cream, maybe get in my tub and just pour the ice cream in there. That'd be a good cosplay.
Okay, we went there. Yes. Great.
I don't really know what to say about a bathtub full of ice cream except yes, Cypher PK, I like where your head's at. The Little Whip Warriors, that's dedication indeed, but not to be outdone. Let's bring out our next team, hailing all the way from Brazil. We have Raven's Revenge, comprised of Sharsha, Patriota, Rafael Dracon, and this is Zach Hardy. You can see there the Raven popping off, trying to get everyone hyped, going on there, everyone on theme there with the black and the purple. I mean, Bala, they look excited to be here.
They look excited, but they also look menacing. I mean, those signs that they're throwing out, I'm excited to see what they have to, throw out. And obviously, we also have Rafael Dracon joining us, who is a writer of actually fantasy. So that's my favorite, type of fiction. I like to see it.
Yeah, big fan there. And actually, two birthday boys out there as well, with Sharshak's birthday being yesterday and Dracon's birthday being today. So make sure you wish them a happy birthday, and let's see what they had to say before taking the stage.
Hi guys, I'm Patriota.
I'm Rafael Dracon. And I'm Sharshak.
And we came all the way from Brazil to represent Raven's Revenge.
Yeah, these guys, they're gonna be protecting me. They feel like an Avenger. Yeah, let's protect our VIP.
Yeah, that's it, guys. We're gonna get some money for charity. Thank you.
So they're playing for charity. That's what we're all doing it for, a good cause. But we still have a few more teams to welcome to the floor. And this one's one that people are going to be excited about. It's the Llama Record Company. And that's comprised of Loser Fruit, Courage JD, Jordan Fisher, and the golden ticket winner, Lester. So let's see if they'll grace us with their presence on the floor. Here they come.
Wow, and look at them come out right there. You got DJ Yonder repping as well. You can see Jordan throwing up the I love yous to the crowd. Courage getting into it. The entire team, I mean, they love this walkout. Jordan was actually at the Pro-Am as well as Jack last year. Jack, be careful, don't hurt your toe. We know what happened last time he did that there.
Definitely don't want to stub your toe, but okay. Looking like a snack, so it's all good. Courage always doing that. But as well, Jordan Fisher, I mean, what can't he do? What can't he do? He can do anything.
He can do anything, and let's actually take a chance to catch up and talk to the team captain for the Llama Record Company.
Jordan Fisher from Llama Record Co. here. I've got Courage, JD, and Loser Fruit on my team. I honestly am really just sad in advance for anybody that finds us on this map.
Thank you so much there, Jordan. Fantastic there. And we're getting into our final two teams. Now, Bear with me on this one. It's a tongue twister. Say it 5 times fast. Welcome out the Sunshine Soldiers. Here we go. Compromise of Pokimane, Madison, the Lost Kings, and Davier. Now, apologize earlier. It was Phantoms on the teams. Lost King, the other DJ pairing. So all 5 of them out there. Davier as well, the Golden Tick winner. Actually rap battled against Logic last year at the Party Royale and was an actor in Black Lightning as well. Madison being one of the pro players there for Gen G. So great squad all around here.
Yeah, and definitely aptly named the Sunshine Soldiers. I mean, Pokimane, she just exudes Sunshine Sundown. It's awesome to see such positive figures and influence in our community.
Yeah, tons of positivity coming out from that team between Davier, the Lost Kings, Pokimane, and Madison. We got a chance to catch up with them. Let's hear what their thoughts were before taking the stage.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Davier representing the Sunshine Soldiers. And if y'all don't know, we gonna hit them with that flash of light. That's how it is. We sunshine, baby. And I'm having a good time. I cannot wait to play with Pokimane and Scissors. You know, Scissors is, he's prime time, ready to go. Of course, he's got the big runs, the mega runs, He does all the traps and everything. It's gonna be insane. I'm having a fantastic time. We're gonna put it down. Pokey, Scissors, it's gonna be wild. I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready. What's going on with it?
Hey, you heard there was a team change, right?
Huh?
Scissors is sick. He's not here.
Okay. All right, cool.
No, it's fine, though. You have Madison from Gen G.
Oh. Oh, okay. See, I thought, okay, see, Madison is way better than Scissors. All right, cool. Well,
everything's fine.
All right, you scared me.
Close call there. Close call.
Big close call. Okay, cool.
There you go, Davier. I mean, he rap battled on stage with Logic last year. That was some hot fire. And of course, we do have to say, Scissors, please do feel better. I mean, strep throats, that's something you really want to have to deal with, and we hope you feel better soon, very fast. Come back to us. But regardless, we got one more Sundown. It's the Cuddle Crew, and this one is a strong team. I mean, we have Aiden, KU, they are teammates. They also have Xavier Woods, who is a professional wrestler, and they have the moves already. They're getting hyped. Everybody is getting hyped. They also have, obviously, the golden ticket winner, Rafael Martinez. And I think I just lost Sundown. He's going to
Yeah, you lost me because I promised Aiden at E3 I'd give him a big hug when he walked out onto the stage, so I'll get one in there. And we'll get everybody with the Cuddle Crew. We're being on brand. We're getting in there. They're excited to take the stage. You can see them right there, right now. Aiden being the only controller player to qualify for the duos portion of the Fortnite World Cup so far. Let's listen in to what they had to say before the Creative Showdown.
His team is so stacked. How did you manage to convince Epic to put Ghost, Kayun, and Xavier on your team to be the most stacked squad here at the Pro Am?
Oh, for sure. This is super interesting because other people are like, how'd you get on the same team with your own teammates? So basically they just asked, they gave me an opportunity to play. They gave Kayun an opportunity to play, put us on the same team. And I don't know, man, we're just getting ready to go out and do it for charity. We're going to put on the show for sure.
I mean, that is what Aiden does best, regardless of if it is at PAX.
What's up, Fortnite fam? I'm Zeke, and we're here at the LA Forum for the Summer Block Party. Now, I'm going to take you guys inside for a behind-the-scenes look at how the show you watch at home gets made. Let's go.
And this is the caster desk. This is where some of your favorite human beings, like this guy, commentate your games. We're gonna go up onto the second level. There's more PCs up here, more players, more lights, more cameras, more Fortnite. Of course, we've got 50 PCs up top, 50 PCs down below, and some of your favorite Fortnite content creators, influencers, celebrities will take the stage and be playing here on the Summer Block Party.
Behind me, you can see all the madness that we deal with and we're constantly looking at. And we're kind of piecing together all of these different perspectives you're seeing into the show that you guys are watching back home.
Oh, hi. We're in the Command Center. This is where the show gets made, how it all gets cut together.
I'm the technical director, so I'll use this production switcher to switch between the different video sources that we have. Every source of the show is routed into this switcher, and the director Joe is going to sit next to me, and he is always a treat to work with.
Ready, 12, start your move. Go save screen in the wall, go save screen in the wall. No, that's the wrong save screen. What are you doing?
And this is the last stop, the Players Lounge. This is where everyone's hanging out before they take to the stage. Now, Fortnite fam, I gotta go. I'm in full wardrobe. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to see you guys at the Summer Block Party. What's up, Fortnite fam? Welcome to the Summer Block Party! I'm Zeke, and we're hanging out at the historic LA Forum with some very special guests to bring you a Fortnite experience like you've never seen before. Now, we've had 9 incredible weeks of open qualifier competition, so we figured we'd take a break, have some fun before the final duo qualifier later on this week. We've got 2 action-packed days heading your way. Today, the Creative Showdown. Tomorrow, the Pro-Am returns. Everyone will, of course, be playing for charity money. And I mean, look at these crazy trophies. Are you guys ready? No. Fortnite fam, I said, are you ready? Then let's start the show!
Let's go! Oh my God. It all comes down to this. Victory Royale! That just happened!
Welcome to the Creative Showdown. This brand new map is a collaboration between Team Evolve and Epic, made specifically for this event. Now let's break down how it all works. For this very special event, we are bringing you an exciting King of the Hill style game built in creative by Team Evolve. 8 teams of 4 players will start at their home base on the edge of this massive flying city. Together they will push 3 capture circles, racking up points by holding them down for their team. As each team heads toward the capture points, they'll need to protect their team's VIP, who plays a key role in this game mode. If they get eliminated, they'll respawn at the team's home base. The VIP is the only player who can earn points for your team while in the capture circle, earning 3 points per second. They are also the only ones who can wield the Infinity Blade, which deals massive melee damage and enables the wielder to jump incredible distances. It's the rest of the team's job to make sure the VIP gets to the capture circle and stays there as long as possible without being eliminated. With 3 capture circles across the map, teams have to strategize to figure out which point they'll be able to hold. Pay attention to your surroundings, because if lots of teams are fighting for the same point, there could be an open circle elsewhere. Hold up. Did I say 3 capture circles? Actually, there's a 4th one. Partway through the match, the 4th capture circle in the center of the map will open up and will award 4 times more points per second than the others. But with high reward comes high risk. After each match, teams will be ranked based on how long they held the capture circles and earn overall points based on their rank in that game. Those points will be added to an overall leaderboard, and at the end of 6 matches, the team with the most points wins.
of the Summer Block Party. Sky Station Showdown is now live. And look at this map, and such a brilliant job by Team Evolve putting this one together. There you can see our VIPs. They have their game faces on, Lupo.
I've never seen more serious faces in my entire life. And you do keep in mind on your screen right now, the gentleman down on the floor, Sundown and Bala, took an opportunity to kind of explain it, but let's go over this real quick. The top middle of your screen, and here's all 3 of the initial control points. There's a 15-minute timer. That's how long all 6 of these matches will be. Remember, after 8 minutes have gone through, at 7 minutes remaining, that 4th control point in the bottom middle does open up, and that's worth 12 points per second. And at the top right corner, you do have the entire list of standing for this current game. And up there at the top, you got a little back and forth between your, I believe, your favorite choice, the Cuddle Crew.
That's right. I am
the Llama Record Company. For just a second, bouncing back and forth, the Sunshine Soldiers.
I'm a big fan of the Cuddle Crew. Think that this is going to be a dominant team here in second place, as you had mentioned previously, Lupo. And a lot of our other teams, Chicken Champions, the Little Whip, the Funky Fighters, as well as Raven's Revenge, not able to gain any points. Finally, it's going to be Little Whip making their way onto the scoreboard there. And hopefully they will be able to climb up, because the game is not out of hand just yet. No one's really been able to establish themselves in a very firm lead here. There you can see Courage along with our golden ticket winner. The other golden ticket winner is actually going to go in for the fight. I believe that's actually going to be, I want to say, yeah, that's Ambush King, Daviero, who's going to be in the action. But then Courage JD able to take one down, and he finds himself another. And that is going to clear out this objective and allow them to hold it down. And remember, you do have builds. You get Siphon from health and builds. You get a little bit of that to be able to protect your VIP.
Gosh. Courage going absolutely massive there. For just a moment, I think he defended the blue control point like it was an all-you-can-eat chicken parmesan buffet, but does go down eventually. I think he picked up 9 eliminations. Meanwhile, the Sunshine Soldiers, your VIP on the screen, Lost Kings. You see a quick little note there. Robert Abisi and Nick Shanholz named themselves Lost Kings because they felt lost when they first moved to LA. Kind of poetic that they find themselves back here at the Forum right now.
That's right. This venue is very historic. A who's who. A name list that I honestly was blown away by when I walked down through the halls of this venue, and it's been really fun to be here and be able to call some Fortnite. Now, here's the thing, folks. We are pretty early in this game, and Fish Fam have looked very strong. Remember, Fish Fam is going to be Mooselk, Vicstar, as well as Mackenzie, and Confimus, their golden ticket winner. So they're holding on to that lead, but it is going to be a very fragile one. And we're also going to have some of the Little Whip Warriors now pushing on forward. This is going to be Phantoms, the other duo that we have playing in this competition.
This play actually just moved them from, I believe, 5th all the way into 2nd place. And 1 or 2 more ticks, they're now in 1st. Little Whip Warriors taking over up top. Cypher PK defending his team's honor. You see Lachlan and the Phantoms on your screen as well. Meanwhile, their golden ticket winner sitting on 3 eliminations currently. Blaze Beam, no Impulse Grenade. Keep in mind a couple notes about this game mode if you're watching. There is no fall damage, so while Impulse Grenades are excellent at clearing off a control point, it does not mean they're going to pick up an elim for that. On top of that, every single player, the non-VIPs, start with 5 total possible builds, so 50 wood in their inventory. And on elimination, they're picking up 58 Theo Shield and 25 wood, so kind of 2.5 builds per elim goes straight into the inventory. So there's not a ton of building opportunities. You need to be very particular about where you put what. You see here,
there's a lot of builds being laid out now, Lupo. And this is something I don't think we've seen before when we've reviewed this game. Yeah, Cuddle Crew, no shocker there. And if they hold down, and look at the way that they built the fort around here, but Phantoms is going to push on in, and they manage to shut him down. Xavier Woods hitting him with a good old-fashioned clothesline along with the Ghost duo.
The goal here, I think, the idea is that they're going to take ownership of this control point entirely until that timer ticks over. By the way, you want to hit that little bit of info up there?
Wait,
top left of your screen.
Oh, yes. Xavier Woods, American professional wrestler. This guy, yes, he is actually in 6 video games. He's also a multi-time tag team champion. And he's got a pretty decent YouTube channel.
I need to be honest with everybody, just so they know the truth. You were fangirling so hard before he got here. You love to see it.
Hey, man, you know, I've had the opportunity to hang out and work with Xavier Woods in a ton of events in the past. Dude is a genuine gamer. He was actually playing Fortnite on his Switch, getting ready for today. That was how hardcore he was about all of this. And then I told him, hey, buddy, you're actually going to be using the Infinity Blade. He says, you know what? I'm going to finish this game out anyway. He proceeded to get eliminated immediately after. But it's okay. We'll gloss also I passed that one. It's perfectly fine. Score update, though, for everyone. 309 for the Fish fam currently. That is
Still
looking
climbing.
great for Mackenzie Borg and her squad, and his squad, excuse me. They're nailing this map right now.
Mackenzie sitting on 2 eliminations. You see that elim count in the bottom left. Their golden ticket player currently not in. You have to wait for those respawns. And if you do see anything here, if you're here at the forum, if you're watching online, no matter where it is, please do me a favor. Use that hashtag Summer Block Party and share the fun with everybody involved, because you will not see an event like this again. It is insane here.
Yeah, very different format from what we're usually treated to when it comes to a Fortnite event. We're always taken to the island and jumping out of the battle bus for some good old-fashioned Fortnite, but this time around, Sky Station Showdown is going to be the battleground where these players will take the stage. Little Whip Warriors, this is going to be Phantoms, and I think I'm very impressed, I would say, with Phantoms picking up quite a few eliminations. Oh, man, and when you have that Infinity Blade and you get caught in that animation, you can't, it takes a while for it to conclude. And if you manage to play a little keep away there, Lupo, you can punish the Infinity Blade player. So the VIP, while sure they're going to be very powerful, they're not, they're not impervious to pain. They will get hit if you play your cards right.
You're trying to tell me that you can eliminate the player with the sword in their hand? I don't believe you. I'm kidding. 8.5 minutes remaining in this match. Keep in mind when that timer at the top does say 7, that 4th control point worth 4 times as much as the other 3 will open in the bottom middle, and expect chaos almost immediately. It's going to be insane. Fish fam right now sitting at 537 points. Meanwhile, Ravens Revenge here. Decent number of eliminations. Find themselves down there at 6th. 2 teams, though. Funky Fighters, the Chicken Champions, don't have any. So here's what we're going to do. You ready for this? I need every single attendee to make some noise, because they need you. They need you out there. Please, if you could, cheer them on.
They really do, and I'm pretty shocked that the Chicken Champions are hurting the way they are. They were talking a big game in the pre-show earlier on, Lupo, feeling very confident about how they were going to play. Right now, it has not been looking very good for the team with champions in their name. Now, as far as the Funky Fighters goes, I think Laser's kind of living up to what he said he was going to do to begin with. So
that's a second. It looked like he was looking up to the right. Maybe he's looking for a mom, I'm on TV moment there. 543 points. We had kind of a stall for the Fish fam score to climb. See, starting back up. Meanwhile, the Cuddle crew, Kayun, one of the best players in Fortnite. His duo, Aiden, in there as well. Both players from Ghost. Meanwhile, Xavier Woods, you see rotating there. Couple sword swings.
But they're picking up a lot of eliminations, but they're not getting any points. But maybe now is going to be the opportunity for them to do so, because the golden point D is opened up. Players are now going to earn 12 points in this particular circle. If they do manage to get in there, they can really get control of this game.
It's actually blowing my mind that we've gone 15 seconds. There we go. The golden ticket winner from the Funky Fighters.
Points.
The Llama Record Company making their way into the middle.
No,
they don't get points
alliteration on that name.
I know, that is totally throwing me off. Dear Fortnite, why now?
Why now when we're casting in front of all of these people here?
Big Star and Muzel. Solid number of elims, holding it down up top for the Fish fam, still climbing. You see the bottom right corner of your screen, by the way. Every 1 second of VIP is in one of those top 3 circles. That's 3 points per second. If they're holding the bottom middle, it's 12, but it's got to be uncontested. Xavier Woods saw a chance and goes in. Jordan Fisher, the Llama Record Company, they're in 2nd place. Look at him crouching behind the walls, the little tiny builds. He can't build himself, but his teammates can, and that's the plan here, is to try and take ownership of the bottom, not stay exposed.
They got a lot of value out of that, though, Lupo. They're going to go up to 2nd place. They will be at 660 points. Now, Xavier Woods is going to get back in there, and look how fast those points are going to start to climb. Might be able to pass the Sunshine Soldiers if it all works out for him. Jack Dylan Grazer goes on in there, is going to get neutralized right away. And there's so many players circling around it, just focus firing down low and not allowing anyone to get any kind of footing in there. Even if you put down a build, the wood builds are going to be so weak. You have to double layer them, but you don't have the builds to do it. And then you have the Fish fam continuing to earn points.
One of the most important strategies I think we're going to see develop over time is you're going to have teams start coordinating their attacks simultaneously. Because if you trickle in, if you send 1 or 2 at a time, if you run into a full team of 4, things are going to go south. Chandler Riggs flying through the air, looking for a lunge on the team from a distance. Trying to make some moves there. Fuse up, boxing Mackenzie Borg inside there. It's actually kind of, it's interesting enough, he's safe inside, and that's the Fish fam holding it down.
That was such a great play, Lupo. The boxing right in the point. No impulses are going to send you out of there. You're protected completely. It's something that, while the impulses are phenomenal to be able to utilize to wipe people away from a point, you can't do anything if a build's going to be up at that moment.
Exactly. You have to remember, too, the VIP with the sword, they can't build. Jack's trying to fight his way out of that little terrain right there, but as the VIP, you have the sword in hand, you can swing for the rafters over and over again, but you can't protect yourself. So your teammates, they've got to come to your rescue, kind of box up and keep you safe. You see here, Xavier trying to throw everybody off up top, 5 eliminations himself.
He needs protection, and his teammates are not going to be around him, and he's going to get picked off. Kayun, by the way, with 25 eliminations currently, but they're not on the scoreboard where they need to be. Down low, though, Jordan Fisher, Courage, Loserfruit. They're going to be tucked in the corner. They're going to win the game. This is it, and they pick it up. Jordan Fisher, Courage, JD, Loserfruit, and Lester pick up game 1. To our last game of the day here at the Summer Block Party. Who is going to come out on top? Who will walk away as your Fortnite Creative Showdown champions?
Look at all 8 of the VIPs or celebrities out here playing for charity money, pushing their way up top, trying to climb. And I'd just like to point out, even just the look on his face, Chandler Riggs in the bottom left has the lead for just a second right now. Both teams are climbing right now. Chandler Riggs and Xavier was, but just the look of determination. You love to see it.
Yeah.
It's the competitive nature of even celebrities that you think, it's video games, man. There's no way. Absolutely. They play all the time. You wouldn't believe it.
You don't want to come up to this stage in front of this crowd and compete, you know, flounder when you really putting it all out there. So I gotta give nothing but respect to the Chicken champions, but the respect also has to be given to the Cuddle crew. Again, in first place. This has been something we've seen time and time again, but when you get to the mid-game, the Cuddle crew start to flounder. They need to get their bearings together at the end, and while they may not be able to win this competition, they can at least find themselves in second place if they keep playing. And Fish fam, they were down low for a little while. I think what's fun about this mode is how these players have figured it out, and also the way that they're able to just climb right back into this game.
Still kind of anybody's game right now. Strategies have changed, developed over time. You've got players pushing in more cohesively every single time we take a look. And here we go, Jordan Fisher and the rest of the Llama Record Company. Look at that logo. Look at that face. Look at them, at least still in fourth place.
He's focused. Yeah, and I have to respect that. Loserfruit catches one in the sky there. That's going to be the first elimination. And Loserfruit, first Australian Twitch streamer to hit 1 million followers, by the way. All these content creators, Fortnite personalities, certainly check them out. Putting out some great content pretty much daily.
She posted after she hit 1 million followers that I think she had streamed for something like 3,901 hours or something like that over the last few years, which is insane. That's a lot of time.
Indeed it is. A lot of time, but time well spent putting into crafting her abilities in Fortnite and, of course, getting to the stage here, playing at the Creative Showdown. Look at this. One-shot girl sending those impulses forward. It's not knocking anyone away, though, but the structures are falling apart, and that's because there's a lot of activity happening around Point C. The Fish fam looking to defend, but there's going to be pressure coming from all angles here. This sky base, this platform is elevated, and everyone can see all of the control points for some easy confrontations. And there goes Courage, jumps in with Jordan Fisher, and I love that strategy there. Courage went in first, and then Jordan Fisher popped up from behind. So Courage led the way on that charge, and then waited for their VIP to be in position, and then just wiped them away.
Cohesive team push can mean the difference between taking a control point losing it quickly. Xavier here crouching down underneath the ramps. They've
Same
bunkered
strategy.
down yet again. Yeah, Cuddle Crew pushing their way to the top. It's working out. You can't really be mad about it. It's paid off multiple games in a row now, and here, Game 6, the final game of the Creative Showdown. They are full send into this strategy.
And I wonder as well if players are thinking about where their spawn is and how quickly they can get to whatever the elevated platform is where the control point lies. When you lose your team member, especially the VIP, they can fly right back into it. Positioning is going to be very important. I don't want to see players, though, really rely on just that, because then you're going to have instances where Cuddle Crew, for example, are just going to sit in a pyramid, have Xavier Woods hang out, and go uncontested for a long time. You have to try and push and punish those players and not allow them to get any of those points when we get to this later end of the game.
Last second there, looks like the Llama Record Company did take ownership of this control point, but Jordan Fisher got cut down in the middle of all that. So those 3 players, the rest of the team is going to have to wait for his return. Like you said, they're spawning close enough to the control point. They'll be able to get back in very quickly and pick up a bunch of points.
But my worry in that instance, Lupo, is that because the point's not being captured, any other team can look at that and say, wait a minute, no one's there. So let me go and push into this, and then could potentially wipe out I believe that was the Llama Record Company, and then Jordan Fisher has no one to go to in that instance. So a lot of little bits and strategy that you have to maybe not play in 6 games to find out. Right? This game mode is deceptively deep in my opinion. If you're really putting the work in there, there's a lot of creative things you can do, and I did what you did last time, but you know I stand by my statement. Creative moves in a creative game mode.
5 minutes have passed thus far. Quick note, Kayun and Aiden already have 25 eliminations. They are doing everything they can to establish a base for Xavier to just accrue any points that they can. And it looks like it's working out still. 564 and climbing. The first place team, the Cuddle Crew, just behind them in second. Chicken Champions and Chandler Riggs. The Fish Fan, Mackenzie Borg in third. And Jordan Fisher, Courage JD, Loser Fruit, and their golden ticket winner in fourth.
Yeah, this is the spawn that will favor the Llama Record Company. This point is right behind them. Right, as you can see it, that's their spawn, point C. So they're able to push in, and Fish Fam should not set up shop there. It is not working out for them. Every time they push in, they end up losing it instantly. Jordan Fisher not going to be there as well. Actually, that's a correction on that one. I believe that will actually be point A. But even then, though, right, you just cannot, you cannot push in on a fort the way that we're seeing the Cuddle Crew. Look at what they have over there. How is anyone supposed to challenge that?
It's going to be a tough situation. Going to make the best of it that they can. 1.5 minutes remaining until that D control point does open up. 12 points per second earned down there in the bottom middle. Player from the Phantoms trying to climb their way all the way to the top. A couple tactical shotgun shots in the back and swings for the rafters to see if they can pick up anything possible. You have to remember, too, every single elimination does earn the player 50 HP or shield. On top of that, 25 wood, so roughly 2.5 builds. And that's going to add up over time as more and more elims are approved by the team.
Would like to see Little Whip Warriors put a pyramid down to protect Phantoms. He doesn't have HP to deal with a fight. Yeah, you can siphon, as you mentioned, Lupo, but with 34 HP or 35, however much he had there, that is one shot with your tac, one shot with your AR, and then it's curtains at that point in time. Chicken Champions, though, in first place, and they're going to have 730 points and counting. One shot girl on Nick A30 are doing a really good job of slaying around the objective, but Chandler Riggs goes down. It's going to be a full wipe up above.
Sunshine Soldiers taking control at that point. Pokimane, Matty Sun. Lost Kings and their golden ticket. Meanwhile, 20 seconds remaining and the final capture point of the final game in this creative showdown is exposed. A 1v1 Lost Kings versus Chandler Riggs. Just barely makes it out for a second. We'll see here. He's trying to lunge his way away, and he actually might have made it. He did, and One Shot Girl protects him all the way up top. That control point is now exposed and a chance to take points, but here we go, Loser Fruit, Jordan Fisher on it already.
And the Llama Record Company does a brilliant job of playing around this point. This is where they shine, Lupo.
They were literally waiting for the final moments there as the clock ticked down to jump in and take that point. Jordan gets cut down on the outside. He'll have to make his way back, but it doesn't mean that the control point is lost. Just a second here, a few points going to go out, and it's actually the Funky Fighters for just a moment had ownership of it. They make their way up to 6th now. Loser from the Llama Record Company moving into the middle, only 14 HP, going to be a tough situation there. Loser Fruit sitting on 17 eliminations.
The Chicken Champions have maintained this position on top of this sky base. A few builds, though, are starting to go out, and that's only going to work in the favor of the Chicken Champions. You have Nick 830 with 15 eliminations, One Shot Girl with 7, and their golden ticket winner will also have 7 eliminations there. So 17-7, Ham Bam doing a great job supporting his teammates. Chandler Riggs, he got a little shot calling there, as you see, but they're going to hit 900 points in just a second.
Just a moment, the Llama Record Company had ownership of that bottom middle control point uncontested. They made their way up to 4th, just ahead of the Lil Whip Warriors. Waiting it out here, 70 points remaining. This could be the end. 5 minutes and 36 seconds as the Chicken Champions are still not being challenged directly on the point. This control point is totally owned by the Chicken Champions. A number of surfaces protecting. Chandler Riggs, full HP, full shield. Down to the last minute, and finally, Xavier Woods pushes up top and causes a ruckus.
But it's
Chandler Riggs, he's still in it.
He's still in it. He's standing strong, and he wins out on the battle. 990, and he's continuing to gain. He's got to get to that wall, and that's going to do it. The Chicken Champions are your winners of Game 6. And look how happy they are there. Got to give them all the credit in the world. They played that one brilliantly. What a way to close it out.
Let's hear it one more time for the Llama Record Company. They put it all together. They won charity money. They've got the materials to build their way over. So come on down, Llama Record Company. That was close. Hello. Here, okay, let's just line up like this. Jordan next to me. Loser Fruit, we get Courage there. And then you on the other side of Courage. And of course, we need DJ Yonder, the representative. Now, Jordan, you know, you've had an incredible few hours here at Fortnite. Anything that you want to say to the fans back there?
Oh my God. My personal Fish fam, guys, everybody watching the stream right now, I love you all. My mods for holding it down. My family's here, my beautiful fiance's here, my mom's here, some of my best friends are here. I literally just played Fortnite with some of my best friends in life right now. And we won the first ever creative showdown. I couldn't be more proud of Lester, Courage, JD, and Loser Fruit, and all of you guys for gassing us up. All of the energy today was absolutely incredible. I love you all so much. Thank you for this.
All right, Llama Record Company, step up. Lift those trophies high. And Fortnite fam, give them another round of applause.
Models popping bottles.